Oh, hey guys, you're here. Let me show you my new project. While I'm doing the usual steps to prepare the dough, I want to share with you guys that today's video is part of a special collaboration with some amazing dough artists. The topic is Disney Reverse. This is my first co-op ever and I'm very excited. Let me tell you who my character is and why I chose him. I really love the personality of Flynn Rider. He is funny, smart and a good looking guy. Straight away I knew I would be making my version of him as a female. I was fortunate to have the chance to make a doll with GN art and telleydollies. Please, when you're done with my video, go give them some love too. Links are in the description. First, I clean up the face. After I'm done with it, I switch to making the clothes. My favorite part of every custom I make is the outfit. In this case, I didn't have the right color for the pants, and as you can see, there is a print that was way too off for this design. So I used the wrong side of the fabric as the right side. Let's use our time and talk about why I don't like making existing characters from books, movies, games and so on. This requires a lot of work with well executed details and you need to be perfect in everything so that everyone will recognize the character. I prefer making my own designs for my dolls and most of the time I have only a blurry idea of what I want to create. The rest of the details are done by trial and error. When searching on the internet for good pictures of Lynn with his clothes and accessories, I found this amazing picture on Tumblr. It's from the artist Mabi-chan and I will add the link in the description. The picture is everything I wanted my version to be. Needless to say, my favorite part was the corset. For some reason I'm in love with corsets. I found this awesome chain stitch in my fabric stash and I immediately fell in love with it. I was certain that I want to use it in the shirt as a focal point. When doing the back seam allowance on the shirt, I made a mistake and gathered the fabric more, leaving me with no chance to close it. Because of this, I finally got to use my doll eyelids that I bought a long time ago but never end up using. That's why I prefer to work with stretchy fabrics. This way I have a room for error. Most of the patterns I have are my creation and some of them are not perfect. The corset is my favorite part of the outfit. It's so easy to make and it gives so much detail and shape to the doll body. As you can see, I'm adding more details with small jump rings and strips of fabric. We can't make Flynn without his iconic bag with stolen goods. I needed to make it for sure. I tried to make it as close as possible to the original one in the movie. I am addicted to doll boots. I don't know why, but they're my favorite doll footwear. For this project I had to enhance them a little. I used a craft foam to give them more shape and details, painted them in brown, black washed and dry brushed them. Let's prepare some hair wefts. This time we are making a wig. This was my only brown yarn and I was a little worried if that's enough, but in the end everything was just fine. I always start brushing the yarn from the end and working my way to the top, and if you take your time, you can make it really long. The wig cap was made a long time ago. Sometimes I prepare stuff in advance just to save me some time. It was not the perfect fit for the head, but I made it work for our doll. My wig caps are not made from fabric, but only from 2 or 3 layers of PVA glue. I found this method is working the best for me. All of my dolls have nail polish. Unlike them, I rarely have any because my nails are often covered in glue, paint or all kinds of other stuff that ruin it. If you ask me why I don't wear gloves, the reason is I have very small hands and it's hard to find my size. The rest are just too big for me and it's hard to work with them. As always, I start with making the eye shape. I do it with dark brown pencil as an initial draft to make sure that they're symmetrical. This time I wanted to give the doll bigger eyes, just like in the movie. I blushed the face, mostly with pink and some parts in light brown to give it more dimension. For the eyebrows, I made guidelines with white pencil. I have problems with straight lines and proportions, so this is helping me to get them good looking. I wanted the doll to look a bit playfully while gazing to the side. When doing the wig, I wanted to give her a fringe and the side parts to be shorter from the ponytail. I cut them in a slight angle, and here I'm using my special scissors to thin the hair strands. After I was considering the face done, I went back and made her a little smile. It's not perfect because I already gave her dots in the corner of her lips, but anyway, I like her more now. I have a new hair dryer. I was super careful putting the head on the body and trying not to crack the repainted face. And finally, we are ready to dress the doll. What's going on here? I thought we were ready, but wait, how can we have Flynn without our favorite horse Maximus? I bought this horse a long time ago and he came with a horse stable. When I got him, he was even making noises, but even after changing the batteries, this is no longer working. As you can see, he is white with some pink on the hooves and muzzle, and if I wanted, I could have left him as he was. However, I decided to dress him in white frock and some parts in grey. I think he looks better now. And that's not all! I painted the saddle and the reins in more suitable colors. Now we are ready to go back to the dress-up part and be ready for the final showdown of the doll. Aside from the mandatory leather bag, Flynn has a wanted poster which GM Art made for me. Thank you, it's awesome! I also snatched a tiara from my Barbie dolls, but I know they won't miss it much. What do you guys think about my version of Flynn? Do you like her? Do you like my interpretation of the movie and the characters? What do you think about this collaboration? Please leave your comments down below and don't forget to check out the rest of the videos in this amazing collaboration. It was so much fun working with you guys and thanks again for inviting me. Bye everyone and see you soon!